Do you want to master your life? I'm going to show you the big five. That's what I call them. These are the 5 areas that you really want to focus on in order to get the most out of your life. Every one of us wants to have a full, happy, incredible life, but the truth is, adulting can feel ridiculously hard sometimes. Like, life's overwhelming and there's so much to do. We can feel like we're suffocating and we don't know where to start, and change is hard. So I want to make it easy for you. I have broken down the big 5, the really important things that we need to focus on, and giving you real easy steps so that you can master every single one of these areas. I made you a free ebook. You're going to find that in the description below so that you have a written plan to really take back control of your life and make it feel effortless. But first, before we jump into the big 5, we have to do this like really fun, crafty exercise together called the Wheel of Life. This is really a way for you to get a snapshot of what your life looks like today. What are you kicking butt at? What do you need to work harder at? It gives you a big snapshot of what your life looks like in this moment. So here's what you want to do. You want to print out your wheel of life and then start filling it in. Each of the little sections of the pie represent a different area of your life. And you want to make sure that you're just thinking how happy you are. All of us always want more. That's not what this is about. It's never going to be like perfect, but how content are you today with this section of your life? If it's like, it's amazing, it can never be better, that's a 10. And if it's, I'm really unhappy and it's terrible, that's a 1. So mark it on each area, color it in, and voila, you have a really good snapshot of what your life looks like in this moment. My pie chart is not overly balanced, that's for sure. And I can definitely see some areas that I need to work on, but this is important. Before we even start talking about how to work on things and get better, we have to know exactly where to focus our energy. So even though your Wheel of Life has 8 sections, we're going to focus on the big 5. And those are relationships, identity, money, health, and home. And the first thing we're going to work on is relationships, because this is apparently the most important one. According to Dr. Robert Waldinger, there is a study that was done over 85 years. It's the longest study in human history by the University of Harvard that tracked human development. And what it found is that relationships is more important to living a long and happy life than anything else. Your fitness levels, how much money you make, none of that matters as much as your relationships. And honestly, this is one of the areas that I want to work on. I'm happily married and I have great family, but I don't have a lot of close girlfriends. So that is definitely like one of those things I need to work on. Think about your own life and how you charted on your Wheel of Life. How are things going in your relationships? And do you want to make new friends? Do you want to strengthen the relationships that you do have? And I have a ton of easy, simple things that you can do to make this piece of your pie super amazing. The best way to strengthen relationships that you currently have is just to make time for people. Schedule regular dates with your spouse or with your girlfriends for coffee. Schedule regular, like, I don't know, movie nights with your kids and your big family. This is so important. I know that I forget to call people a lot, so what I'm gonna do is schedule times to call my mom and to call my sister and just connect with the people in my life that I love, that I get busy and forget to connect with. And if you're like me and you want to make new friends, I literally asked Dr. Robert Waldinger how to make friends. I know I'm 45 years old, but I was like, sir, how do I make new friends? And he said, hands down, the easiest and best way is to find people who have similar interests that you do. So if you love reading, join a book club. If you love golf, join a golf league. Like, search out community clubs and different activities that you're doing something you already enjoy. A cooking class if you love to cook, or gardening. They have like horticultural clubs for people who love gardening. I totally want my mom to join one of these. The point is, this is an amazing way to make really strong friendships because your foundation is similar interests. The second really important area of your life that you want to master is called identity. And this really just breaks down to, who are you? Are you happy with who you are? And how do you identify yourself? This is more than just your career. A lot of people say, like, what do you do for a living? And we answer like that is part of our identity. Are you a doctor, a lawyer, or a receptionist? But you're so much more than that. Are you a mother? Are you a sister? Your identity is really a combination of your passions, your values, and your contributions to society. What are you passionate about? Do you love to garden? Do you love to read? What are your values? Are you a spiritual person? Do you value hard work? And how are you contributing to society? Are you a good mother? Do you volunteer? Do you tutor children? All of these things combined add up to your identity. And if the truth is you're not happy with who you are in your identity today, the amazing thing is you can change it in this moment. This is something that you have full control over. And how do you change? You can go back to school during evening classes. You can volunteer in the community, learn new skills, join new clubs. At any moment, you can reinvent yourself. The third area that you want to master is money. And all of us want more money. So that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how content are you today with your financial situation? And do you want to work on improving it? Are you struggling with a lot of debt? Are you always stressed out that you feel you never have enough money? This is something we all should work on, but truthfully, it doesn't have to be overwhelming and this big, crazy, hard thing. The most important thing that we have to remember is that growing wealth isn't about earning more money. It's about consistently spending less money than we currently make. Every dollar you save is an extra dollar that you've earned. And so it's important that you focus on how am I going to not buy the things that don't matter? I need to cut out buying all the wants and focus on the needs just for a little time so that I can catch up and get ahead and feel safe and happy with my current finances. And I've listed a bunch of easy, quick things that you can do to save money fast in that ebook. Try things like a 7-day no spend challenge 1 day a week, or meal planning actually saves a ton of money because groceries is crazy expensive. There are a lot of little things that you can do that will add up to a lot of extra money in your bank account. The next area that we need to focus on to master our life is health. I suck at this. This is the one area that I definitely struggle the most with. And it isn't that I'm unhealthy, it's just that I'm not happy with my current health and fitness level. I eat too much junk, I don't exercise enough. So this is the one area that I'm really choosing to focus on. But just like every other area, we don't have to completely transform everything we do in order to transform our lives. It's all about small, consistent steps, like choosing more protein with every meal, or choosing to eat fruits and vegetables over grabbing a chocolate-covered granola bar. Little tiny changes add up to a big, huge impact. I've made you a list of 30 things that you can do in under 15 minutes to see a big difference, like doing 10 push-ups, or just doing 10 squats, going for a 15-minute walk, or choosing a salad instead of potatoes as a side. Lots of little things that we can do to greatly improve our health and our fitness and just feel better about ourselves. I have printed this out and I've put this in my gym to really motivate me to take those 15 minutes every day and exercise and strength train and make this a priority in my life. I almost forgot. Part of health is also mental health, and one of the most effective ways to really dramatically improve your mental health and your happiness is through practicing gratitude. I know. A gratitude journal, even just grabbing a scrap piece of paper and every night before bed, writing down 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for literally rewires your brain, and it makes you start looking for positive, happy things throughout the day instead of our natural state, which is focusing on the negative. And repeatedly doing this will rewire your brain and make you a happier person, which leads to you being a healthier person. This is scientifically proven. The last area of your life that you want to master is my personal favorite, and that is home. Your home is the foundation for your entire life. It's really important that you feel happy, content, and in control of your environment, which means you're not having a really cluttered space, which means it's organized, it's tidy, it's clean, you're proud of it. And here's the truth. The difference between really tidy homes and homes that struggle with mess and clutter is that tidy people do every day what everyone else does on the weekend. It's all about small, consistent steps. It isn't about working more, it's about working more often in little smaller chunks. So I have a list for you of the things you should do every single day, and I promise you, if you do all of these things every day, your home will be transformed in just 30 days. It's all about doing your dishes every single day, not going to bed without washing your dinner dishes, doing a load of laundry every day, especially if you have a bigger family, and this includes putting it away, but this is under 5 minutes to put away. 15-minute tidy up, set that timer, especially right after dinner, have everyone involved run around and just put things away for 15 minutes and then do a quick spot clean. You don't have to clean everything, just clean something every day. A quick spot vacuum, maybe a quick mop, a little swooshy dust. It's all about these tiny little fraction of time dedicated to cleaning. And last but not least, a 15-minute declutter. The most impactful thing you can do is just get stuff out. Everything you own is something that is taking from you. It's taking your time, it's taking your space, and it's taking a mental load on your poor, poor brain. So fill trash bags, fill donation boxes, get stuff out, and your entire house will be easier to maintain. So that's it, 5 areas. I feel like when we look at life as I only have to worry about 5 different spots, it makes it easier. It makes it less overwhelming. And we have real actionable steps to take control. There was a time in my life I was in control of none of these, truthfully. Like my life was a dumpster fire and I was failing at every single one of these areas, but I worked at one at a time, small little steps. And here's the beautiful thing. Once you've mastered one of these areas, it no longer feels like work to maintain it. You can move on to a next piece of your pie. And before you know it, you'll have all of these areas mastered. And remember, mastering doesn't mean it's perfect. Mastering means you're happy with where you are right now in those different areas. So I hope you're finding this helpful and inspiring. Please download that free ebook, do the Wheel of Life exercise, and let me know in the comments below what areas you really want to focus on first. For me, it's health and fitness all day. Health, for sure, and also relationships. I want to make a new friend, guys. I want to really strengthen the amazing relationships I currently have. I'm curious what you want to work on. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, thanks so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. Listen, I have a thing where I want something so bad, and then immediately when I get it, my brain is like, squirrel, and I want something else. And I get a little obsessive about the thing that I currently want. And the truth is, this has been amazing some of the time because I'm always like accomplishing new things and life feels exciting and I'm always really just like pumped for whatever's next. Unfortunately for my husband, it's a roller coaster for him that I just drag him along, kicking and screaming. Right now, my new thing is I'm back to chickens, friends. I'm back to chickens. Why? Because we went to PV Mart and they had all the baby chickens in the middle. Now is baby chicken buying season. So I started researching chicken coops. They're really affordable. And it's all I can think about. It's all I want chickens so badly. Do I like eggs? No. Do I actually like chickens? No. But do I want to be a homesteader? Yes, like an easy homesteader. So I'm just saying, anybody else have chicken fever? You know, you have baby fever, and that's all you can think about is you want a baby, and everywhere you look, you see cute babies, and you just like sniff babies. I'm sniffing baby chicks at PV Mart. Like I have a problem. So if you have chickens, let me know in the comments below. Do you recommend getting them? Are they a lot of work, or is this something that I just don't have time for? I'm genuinely curious. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.